All right. I'm in the Sakura Hills 9-hole cup. I'm in Friday's qualifying round in the Reiki division. So the 9-hole cups, 2 qualifying days, final round. So I am, whatever happens today, I there's no practice. So we're just going out and playing. Played these holes a billion times. So played these holes a bunch. Let's go see if we can get it done. Playing the holes is never the problem. It's trying to pick up shots. So it's tough to pick up shots on some of these holes, and some of them we got great opportunities. So we want to make sure we take advantage of the ones where we're on those. Some of them are lower percentage. All right, this par 4 right here, there's several different ways that we can go at this. We can start off, and really you don't have to get super aggressive here. You can start off on this side right here and try and just lay it up out here for long iron, short iron, just depending on where you're at. In one-on-one play, I almost always lay up like right out here in the middle so that I'm in my long iron range. I'm usually towards minimum long iron, and I do a dunk because you can do dunks with impunity here because of the backboard. If you miss it, it'll just roll up on the backboard with max backspin and roll right back down to the cup. It won't go in, but you'll be super short putt and do the deal. You can get way up here by the sand and try and give yourself a short iron. Possibly, I've been up here as close as in my wedge range, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to try and get way up there. I want to see, and part of the thing is we haven't played this hole in a tournament in a while, and I want to see what the extra mile 9 can do, because we haven't played this in a tournament since we got the extra mile 9. It's been a long time. So let's get out there and see what we can get done. See what kind of action we can get, kind of trouble I can get into. And I'm going to take a kingmaker because I want to cut the wind down on the second shot. So if I am in the clear, no matter where I'm at. So I'm going to take my accurate bag with an extra mile. Everything accurate but the extra mile. And you can do this with a Marlin. What's cool about this is this is tour 3. If you're playing from rookie, you can play every single one of these holes from the rookie tee with a Marlin. And if you bring the right clubs, you can get minimum score. So there's a couple of the par 5s that are pretty difficult, but you can get them done if you bring the right clubs. If you bring out a bigger ball, you're just going to help yourself. But you don't have to bring out bigger balls on any of these holes, but there are some benefits to bringing them out, especially on a shot like this where you're trying to get into your wedge range. It'll push that red line out so that your wedge you can be farther away and still be in your wedge range. Maybe we will get an opponent in my practice account trying to go first. So this account is a master's account. So everybody that I play against either is or was a master. So sometimes it takes a while to get matched up. Where you really see the separation is in expert, because you got people that rushed up to get to expert so they could get the rewards of being an expert rated as far as divisional stuff, where you're getting extra club cards every time you open up a chest and you're getting extra stuff. But they don't really want to play against people that have been playing expert for a long time. See how far my opponent can get up there with a katana. Should be able to get up there nicely. And I'm going to actually use a Titan because I am on my practice account, so I have less kingmakers. I'm going to see if I can get through the gap, because you can't get any more than that or you're in the sand. Let me switch that to a Titan. Do all of it. Let's see if I can get around the bend, get down in there, try and get out into that area with max curl and see if I can get through it. 3-2. I'm going to do a little over. I'm going to put the power back in it. I'm going to see if I can get on. Hit a 1-ring grade on the inside. Can't. Extra mile doesn't have enough curl to get me around the bend. APOC 4, APOC 5. APOC 5 is matched up better because it gets more power and it's got some topspin. I unfortunately only have an APOC 4 in this account, so I don't know. So it's that shot right there with about 4 topspin. And you don't really need to put any overpower on it. You can do that shot right there if you got a 3 power ball. You can use the wind to your advantage and just try and hit it out there perfect. And you can put more topspin to make up for the lack of overpower. Let's see what my options are since I'm practicing. Get a feel for what's possible. Okay, from this distance, I'm going to go just a little off the cup. See if I can hit it perfect. Oh, I hit it. 500 rings great to the right. That club is so accurate when it's down in that area that every bit, one way or the other, you're still like, the thing is that you can hit that shot. That was at least a 3 ring. That was, I can't believe that wasn't a good. Maybe it was a good. It was that far off. And it's still that close. And it gets down when your sand wedge and your rough iron get down close like that. They're super accurate. It takes very little adjustment to get you to make very little adjustment. All right, it's a draw. I'm going to shoot these as individuals so that I can post the Sukura Hills video, and I'm going to post them as Sukura Hills. We're playing in this tournament, and I'm going to practice some of these shots. I haven't been taking them. So there's max, there's min, there's mid. So I'm eking towards max. I'm going to do like maybe 1.5 per ring. Let's get where I can see what the hell's going on. It's 4-4. I'm going to do 3-8. It's 1.5. Do 2.5 rings. Oh, you can see where the pull was. So that was a great to the left, and on a great on the arc, because you're not going to hit. You got to think of your shot as an arc, right? So if you hit great to the left, not only was it great to the left, but it's short of where you were at. If you hit a great to the right, because it's on an arc out there, it doesn't just hit like perfectly over to the left or to the right. Because your shot, you're from a starting point and you're out on your shot, and your shot has got an arc out here. So you hit it great to the left, and it's going to be to the left and short. But that was a pretty short. I took off a little bit of wind. I didn't play it, but with the headwind that I have, I should have just played it. I should have played it straight up. Should have played it at max club, and that has a built-in wind. Let's see where that put me. I will continue to practice those holes. I'm going to practice all the par 3s today. So I'm going to have to shoot individual videos because they'll end up being a little bit long. And I'm going to do this for Sukura Hills. So that was Sukura Hills, hole number 3. And that was hole number 1 of the Sukura Hills 9-hole cup. Thanks for watching.